Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football, with the top 25 that actually makes sense. This is not based on schedules, projections, anything like that in the future. It's not based on preseason prognostications or what we thought at the time or the expectations of the teams based on their brand name or anything like that. It's not based on what they did last year. We hear that a lot. Oh, well, this particular team blew it last year. They looked really bad in a big situation, or we're going to reward this team because they continue to win based on last season's standings. No, this is based on 2018. It's based on who you beat, how dominant was the performance, based on who you lost to. Were you drubbed? Did you look awful? Did you look non-competitive, or was it against a good team in a difficult situation and you played well? Take, for example, Texas A&M. They have lost to Alabama by 3 scores, so it was not a bad loss because they didn't get completely annihilated, but it's not really to their credit because they didn't fight the tie down to the wire. So it's just a loss. It's a loss to the best team in the nation, most likely. All right, they also lost to Clemson. Now that is to their credit because it was a 2-point loss on a failed 2-point conversion against Clemson, an undefeated football team. So there you go. The wins count, of course, more than the losses, but the losses have to be taken into consideration as well, who you lost to, and were you competitive in the game. The wins, of course, are very similar. Were you dominant or did you skate by? Were you gifted a win by a team like a Stanford-Oregon situation in which, yes, we credit Stanford with a win, but they would not have won the game had not Oregon fumbled the ball when they could have ran out the clock and gave Stanford an opportunity. The Cardinal took advantage. They won the game fair and square on the field, but they did not dominate in any way, shape, or form in that case example. All right, we'll also honor the head-to-head matchup. So if there's two teams, let's say, especially in the same league, that are both 6-1 and they played each other, we're going to give the head-to-head matchup to the team that won. We're going to rank them higher. But the later in the season we go, the more difficult it is to do that. So you're going to see 2 situations in which there's a glut of Pac-12 teams, and it's impossible to rank them based on the head-to-head because A beat B and B beat C, but then C beat A. So I've got to go strictly on track record. In the other situation, for the time being, listen up, for the time being, I'm going to rank them based on head-to-head because I'm going to honor who won the game on the field, because if 2 teams, especially in the same division, have the same record and very like schedules, I'm going to honor the team that won the game head-to-head on the field, especially in this case when that team that comes out on top of that stack of teams actually won the game on the road by double digits. All right, here we go. I'm not going to explain specific rankings, but I will answer your questions, and please leave me your top 25 or just tear mine to shreds. It's not perfect. It's not a flawless system, but it's logical at least, and it's based on the performance on the field. Number 25 is Houston. Number 24 is Virginia. Number 23 is Wisconsin. North Carolina State's at 22. Penn State at 21. Here's the top 20. UCF at 20. South Florida at 19, Utah's 18, Stanford 17. At number 15, we've got Washington. Number 16 is Washington. 15 is Oregon. Iowa's at 14, Washington State 13, Oklahoma 12, Texas A&M 11. Here's the top 10. Ohio State, Georgia at 9, Texas at 8, LSU 7, Florida 6, Kentucky 5, Michigan 4, Clemson 3, Notre Dame 2, and Alabama is number 1. There's your top 25. Would love to hear from you right here at Mark Rogers TV, the voice of college football. Please, of course, subscribe to our newsletter as well. Just leave your email address and leave your email address to MarkRogersTV@gmail.com. We'll get you out the voice of college football each and every Monday. And, of course, like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.